And we are back with Steins Gate. Okay, so last time, we basically what happened was we got into CERN's server and we used the IBM 5100 to decode the server, and we actually get a hold of the Jellyman's report. Okay, and the Jellyman's report said that CERN had already done a couple of time travel experiments, and they did well. It's not successful, but they did. Okay, and what happened is Jellyman's report. It's basically sending people back in time, and then they turn into you remember the Galvana, the jelly banana. Okay, so they turn into that. Okay, and some or even went back as far as 80 years back in time, something like that. Okay, and in different parts of the world. Okay, and the theory of for all of that is because how should I say this? Okay, if you are going to cross through time, okay, if you're going to basically like time travel, one thing that happened here is how should I explain this? If you're traveling back in time, there's a trouble with the location because you're moving through time, not through space. Okay, and since the Earth is constantly moving, not only because it's still rotating and evolving around the sun. Okay, so if you don't have a way to tether yourself to the Earth gravity or something like that, okay, you might time travel back into literal space. Okay, now before that, just give me a second. I just wanna do something for a while. Just a moment. Give me a second. Okay. So I'm done. Okay, so now let's load. Let's start. Okay, the butterfly effect. Oh yeah, for those that don't know what's the butterfly effect, is that basically it says that if you travel back in time, okay, so let's say for example you made a time machine, you travel back in time, let's say for example during the prehistoric age, okay, and let's say you just maybe you step on a bug, okay, and then when you get back to the present, you see like instead of a normal world, like maybe instead of humans, let's say let's mermans rule the world, something like that. Okay, so like says that something if even how small an action is in the past, it's gonna bring a huge ripple effect in the present. Okay, so now let's get back and load this data. I tell Marie about everything we discovered in her absence. About how CERN is making a time machine. About Jellyman. Okay, about how Men in Black might be coming to erase us for what we know. The one who did bad things are CERN.
悪いだと？俺たちが？何をバカな。それを言うならばセルンの方がよほど悪。
Yep.
世界だけでは飽き足らず、時空までも手に入れようと企んでいる連中だ。
同意するわ。
Okay, for some reason, Kurisu backs me up.
セルンのやってることは、社会的にも人間的にも、そして研究者としても許されることじゃない。
When talk about science and scientists, she reminds me of Cyrus from Octopath Traveler, saying that knowledge is meant to be shared, and they had been hoarding that information for quite some time. She doesn't sound convinced. I didn't want to get Mayuri involved, but she's surprisingly perceptive. She'd find out even if we try to keep it a secret, so it's better to just tell her. How?
いずれにせよこれで 我がラボとセルンとのラグナロックは避けられなくなった。
A large part of me is still afraid, but we've come too far to turn back now. We can't unlearn what we know.
ラグナロック
Ragnarok.
また北欧神話か。
クリスティーナ、お前にはセルン調査について命じていたな。何か新たに分かったことは？
命じられた覚えはないけどね。セルンがタイムトラベルにおいて抱えている問題点は2つ。
What is it?
1つは電子注入装置リフターの調整。
The anti-gravitational field.
これがうまく機能しないとカーブラックホールの特異点を裸にできない。この状態で特異点を通過しようとすれば超重力によって被験者はミクロレベルまで圧縮されてしまう。当然無事ではいられないわ。
This is Okabe. Okay, remember the galvana? Okay, he take the sample from the galvana and we like look it under a microscope. He says that it is broken at a cellular level. Okay, so I think this is what happened if they don't finish the anti-gravity field.
それとタイムトラベル先の局所場指定ができないことが2点目。特異点を抜けてどこへ出るかの指定ができない。だから各地で見つかっている14人のゼリーマンはむしろ運がいい方だったと言うべき。人体実験は2001年から100回以上行われていた。つまり残りの80人以上はどこへ飛ばされたのかすら確認できていないということ。
But if there's any... Wait, I just got one question right now. How do they know that, that those people are, like, so for example, okay, they send back this guy, let's say, for example, it's 2002, you send them, this guy as an experiment back in time, okay? And of course, let's say this is the guy that came up 80 years ago. How did they know that this... Well, without a doubt, there's a CERN tattooed... I won't say tattooed. Clothing branded on it, okay? And it seems that it became one with the person. But still, how do they know that, okay, this is the... this subject is subject number 1. How do they know that? That part I'm not really sure.
なんで確認できないの？
They become Jellyman. Well, disgusting Jellyman.
マユシ、そんなことも知らんの？地球は常に動いてるんだよ。
You just learned that a while ago.
時速にして1500キロ、公転速度は11万4000キロで。
Daru's tone is authoritative, but he's just relaying what he heard from Kurisu last night.
セルンはその2点について解を模索してるみたいだけど、うまくいってないみたい。
You know, they say that only fortune can be found in 80 is like lost somewhere. You know, I believe that if you search around the Earth orbit, you probably find them. Maybe they have been, collide with the Earth atmosphere when, like, of course, they left out in the space, and when the Earth orbits again, like in a year or something like that, in that place, and then like, pop,
それで助手よ。セルンのタイムマシンから電話レンジカッコ仮のヒントになるようなものは見つかったか？
ヒントね。
Kurisu says at the ceiling in a thought.
そもそも LHC は世界一巨大な電子レンジなんて異名もあるぐらいだけど。
Wait, I got one question. Maybe like the reason why they're all over the place. Okay, without doubt, the rotational and revolution of the Earth is one thing. Okay, I would really look up to the people if they actually done some calculation, like the guy who transported 80 years ago and like it's found in New York. Okay, so if they like calculated the time and the distance and everything, it would be a real amazing thing to find, to know that they actually taken such detail into consideration.
そうか。つまり電話レンジカッコ仮は LHC の縮小版ということだな。
あながち間違ってないかもね。
I was sure she denied it, but in fact, I thought she yelled at me. But instead, she agreed with me. Throws me off a little.
もっとも電話レンジはわからないことが多すぎる。なんでセルンのタイムマシンと同じような現象をあの小さな電子レンジで起こせるのか。LHC と違ってこれはタイムトラベルのために作られたものじゃないのよ。
マユシーの唐揚げを温めるためのものだよね。
No.
まあそうね。
少なくともゼリーマンという現象が電話レンジカッコ仮でも起きているのだから、マユリのバナナはカーブラックホールのリング上得意点に到達していると考えるべきだ。
ブラックホールができてるの？ここに？
That's why, when electricity was discharged from the phone wave, how should I say this? It made a hole because like the mass increased for a moment.
吸い込まれないかな？
If it sucked us in, we'll be Jellyman too.
でも放電現象の仕組みや発生条件が解明できてない。
この前の実験だと放電現象が起きた時にだけ過去へメールを送れたお？
まだ2度しか成功していないが、その放電現象が意味するのは電荷、すなわち電子注入の可能性が高い。それが発生した時だけ得意点への道が開けるのだ。
Electrons.
放電現象の原因はわからないじゃない。
それはこれから調べる。
そもそも過去へ送れるメールはデジタルデータであって物体じゃないわ。そこがセルンのタイムマシンと決定的に違っている。
Yeah, because they've been dealing with physical objects, but not in digital
いや、
data.
やることは同じだ。デジタルデータが得意点を通り抜けないと誰か保証したのか？人間サイズの物体を通り抜けさせるよりよほど簡単だと思うが。
Yeah.
確かに。
Because like even if like you compress as long as it's not too big, okay, then like you can imagine them like some kind of like, okay, imagine the singularity, the event horizon is very very dense, and it acts like a filter. So like most probably like those digital data, the message that he sent can probably like fit right through it. So in a sense,
あのね、メールって言うから混乱するんだと思うな。
why?
本物の紙飛行機にした手紙がピューンって飛んでいくイメージなんだよ、きっと。
むしろ光線だろう。光デジタルデータみたいな。ところで過去へ送れるメールは言いにくいな。名前を付けようではないか。
Again.
またカッコつけ？
You say you're trying to show off again?
またとか言うな。この法王院教魔をバカにしているのか？
どうせへんてこな名前をつけたいんでしょ？
変ってことは失敬だな。ならば発表しよう。
I forgot what
俺
you
は
call
こ
it.
の過去へ送れるメールという現象について
Time meal?
ノスタルジアドライブ。
Bullshit.
わかりにくい。却下。
貴様、助手の分際で却下できる権限があると思っているのか？
Rats, please.
じゃあ多数決する？ノスタルジアドライブに賛成の人。
My hand shoots in the air, but nobody follows suit.
裏切ったな、誰マユリ。
クリスちゃんの言う通りだと思うな。マユシーはそんな長い名前は覚えられません。
中二病すぎだろ上皇。
How can it be nostalgia if it's memories from the future?
ならばお前たちには自分で考えたとっておきのネーミングがあるのだろうな。まさか我が案を否定しておいてノープランとは言わせんぞ。
No, but
やっぱり分かりやすさ重視にすべきだと思う。時間を遡っているメールなんだから、そこをメールでいいんじゃない？
そこってどういう意味？
Soko? Mayuri is busy eating strawberry jelly? How can she eat that stuff after hearing about Jellyman?
今のマユリの反応が答えだ、クリスティーナ。わかりやすい名前をつけるべきと言っておきながら、ちっともわかりやすくないではないか。
それはまゆりさんが。なんでもない。
もしかして今マユリがバカだからと言おうとしたか？
違うわよ。
Mail. Oh, I can't check it now. Oh, I can. I don't want to know. Lamau.
クリスちゃん、マユシーのことバカだと思ってるのかな？
Kinda.
思ってない。全くこれっぽっちも思ってないから、誤解しないで。
A little. A little. Somehow Kurisu managed to glare at me even while soothing Mayuri.
時をかけるメールの一択だろう。
時をかけるメール。this was like 時をかける少女。
少し表現が硬いな。言いにくい。
オカリンのノスタルなんとかだって十分長いじゃんか。それにこれは映画のタイトルを。
ロマンがあればいいのだ、ロマンが。
そんな理由で却下かよ。
あ、トゥットゥルー、マユシーも思いついたよ。バックトゥーザメール、映画のタイトルとね、メ
Back to the
ー
mail.
ルをくっつけてみました。
マユシ、映画のタイトルネタはもう僕がやったって。
それに意味が微妙に違ってきてると思う。
Yep. He probably meant mail to the future, but emails go to the past.
意味とかじゃなくて、映画のタイトルとメール。
いずれにせよ長い。
じゃあデロリアンメールとか。
もう何のメールかさっぱりわからないではないか。
Yep.
ねえ、こんなくだらないことに時間取ってる場合じゃないでしょ。もういっそのこと略して D メールにしなさいよ。
Why D?
いや、しかしそれでは味気なさすぎるというか。
Why D?
味気なかろうが味気があろうがどうでもいい。
Shut down. Kurisu influence in the lab seems to have grown significantly these past few days. She's only been here for past few days.
じゃあ D メールに決定します。
Mayuri finished her jelly proclaims in satisfaction. Wait, when did Mayuri become the moderator?
で、なんで D メールみたいな現象が起きるん？
リング得意点への道が開いているからだ。何度も言っているだろう。
ブラックホールが発生しているのかどうかは確認できていない。単にセルンのタイムマシンと偶然似てるだけで、実は全く違う現象かもしれない。焦って結論を出すのは危険よ。
何を言う。お前は自分たちでタイムマシンを作りたいとは思わないのか。そのために危険を冒してセルンにハッキングまでしたのだぞ。今語るべきは電話レンジカッコ仮をタイムマシンとして使えるようにするにはどうしたらいいかだ。
でもさ、僕たちにできると思うん？
They don't even have the
でき
funds
る
to
かどう
buy
かではない。
banana.
やるのだ。
If you can't even buy bananas and you want to make a time machine? Isn't it a bit too much?
何よその精神論至上主義。あんたって無能なトップの典型ね。
おのれ、狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法院教魔に対して何たる言い草だ。
You're just mad.
まあそもそもオカリンは別にトップじゃないけど。
From the bottom.
いかにも俺はラブの象徴である。トップではない。
象徴だかなんだか知らないけど、どうやって電話レンジをタイムマシンとして使えるようにするか、その具体的な解放を教えてよ。
解放か。そうだな。一つある。放電現象が起きるか起きないかはランダムだと思っているようだが、俺には仮説があるのだ。
どういうこと？
Let me guess. It needs to alter the past. I look at my watch. It's past noon.
発生条件の再現だよ、クリスティーナ。 昨日の夜いろいろ検討したはずだぞ。そして俺たちは最も単純で最も決定的な条件を見落としていた。すなわち発生時刻だ。
あ、
過去2回の放電現象が起きた時間を調べてみたんだが、それによれば俺が誰の携帯に送った時に偶然発生した最初の D メールはだいたい12時から13時の間。そして2回目、俺たち4人全員が目撃した D メールは18時頃に発生している。
Let me guess, it needs to be,
つまり
under daylight?
その2つの時間帯に実験をすれば、あるいは再現が可能かもしれないのだ。
I don't think that's the main thing.
早速やってみましょう。
Kurisu bolts into the development room, suddenly bursting with
そ
enthusiasm.
れにしてもこの助手ノリノリである。
ノリノリである。
マユシーのバナナずいぶん減ったね。また買ってこなくちゃ。
Only one banana remains untouched. We got rid of the jellified banana, and then we ate the rest.
ごめんね、まゆりさん。後で新しいバナナ買ってくるから。
ほんと嬉しいな。オカリンやダルくんはね、バナナ勝手に食べてもちっとも買ってきてくれないのです。
I'll be sure to amend that in the future. A bunch of banana is a small price to pay in order to bring chaos to the world. Kurisu picks the last banana off the stem, leans under the table, and places it inside the microwave.
まずはゼリーマンになるか試してみる。
What? She tries to get the glorious bangs, get up and glorious bangs her head underneath the table.
ドジっ子アピールはよせ。
しとらんわ。
Kurisu gets up, blushing in embarrassment with tears in her eyes.
このレンジの配置なんとかしろ。危ないしめんどくさい。
床に穴が開いてしまうから無理だ。
クリスちゃんクリスちゃん、痛いの痛いの飛んでけ。
Mayuri pats the back of Kurisu's head, then sweeps her hand through the air.
サンクス、まゆりさん。
Kurisu pulls herself together, types on her phone, and activates the phone wave. Name subject to change. The banana inside the microwave slowly begins to spin backwards as the timer counts down. Kurisu, who is peering into the microwave, suddenly shouts in surprise. The banana has vanished. At the exact moment, the banana reappears on its stem, jellified.
おお、
ゲルバナになったね。
Get banana!
やはり俺の
It's
予
that
想通り
simple?
発生条件は時間帯だったな。
I doubt. I was a little anxious about the result, but it all worked out. I outwitted the impertinent genius girl. Now my position as a symbol of the lab is secure.
やるわね、岡部。あまりに単純すぎて気づけなかった。
Kurisu says with a slightly sulky expression.
悔しいのか？それでも俺に3時の言葉を送る姿勢は評価してやろう。
But he still haven't dissolved the discharge.
それより D メールが再現できるかについても確認しないと。
Kurisu ignores my proud laughter and excitedly starts typing out a mail.
この法音隠居魔の威厳がクリスティーナのせいでどんどん落ちていく。
You are the one who made her a lab member. It's your own fault.
もともと威厳はないと思う。
いいからそこの男子2人手伝って。岡部、あんたの携帯にメール送るから。
When did I become her assistant? I grind my teeth in frustration, but I do as I told and insert my phone into the phone wave. Name subject to change. Thought.
ねえねえクリスちゃん、なんて送るの？
Mayuri presses up against Kurisu and sneaks a peek at Kurisu's phone.
別に意味のある文章である必要はない。送れるかどうかを確認できさえすればいいんだから。
どれどれ？岡部はずアンエア
待て、そこの助手、 何を打ち込んでいる。
さあね。準備いい？送るわよ。
Daru has already set the microwave timer through the X68000. There's nothing inside, but the microwave still operates. The countdown starts from 120. This is where the timing counts. We know that we have to open the microwave door during the operation, but we still don't know when to send the mail. For now, we'll do them simultaneously. Risu readies her finger on her phone, send button. I grasp the microwave door handle. Mairi seeks cover.
じゃあカウントするぜ。
The microwave timer soon indicates 70.
3、2、1、0。
Kurisu press send. And at nearly the same instant, I open the microwave door. Uh-oh. Lightning crackles in the air. The cushion underneath the phone wave name starts to change, collapses under the weight. The floor starts cracking. It's exactly as the discharge phenomena that occurred before. The discharge lasts about 10 seconds. After it subsides, we stare at the phone wave name starts to change with bated breath. Luckily, it didn't break through the floor.
メール届いた。
Doot-dat-doot-dat. Okay, Kurisu stands beside me and peers at the screen. Joshio. Airhead. Okawi is in. There's an email there. 2 of them. Even. They are written in English. The timestamps are from 5 days ago. Krista starts laughing when she sees the mail, even though she's the one who wrote it. The Okabe in the first one is obviously my name. But what does airhead in the second one mean? My English is shaky. Is she saying my head can fly or something? Whatever, I may not know what it means, but I do know this. My assistant is making fun of me. But that doesn't matter right now.
クリスティーナ、お前はメールを2通送ったのか。
ううん。送ったのは1通だけ。
マユシーも見たよ。あのね、本当に1通だった。
しかし2通受信しているぞ。
そうね。一つの文章だったのに分割されてる。
ちなみにこの文章の意味は？
自分で調べれば。
Dumb. I guess she doesn't want to answer.
そういえばさ、この前の D メールも文章は途中で切れてたよな。
そうだったか？
そうそう、着歴見てみなよ。僕は確かオカリンは変態って送ったはずだお。
What? Okarinda P.
確かにこちらも2つに分割されているな。
何が原因なのかしら。
ゼリーマンと関係があるかもしれん。
でもマユシーはね、どうして5日前に届いたかの方が気になります。
Yeah, because
確かに前に送った時も5日前に届いてたわよね。
ああ、そうだった。
なんか法則性でもあるんじゃね？
じゃあさ、もっとじゃんじゃん送ってみようよ。
Mayuri's right. Now that we figure out how to send emails, we should keep experimenting and collect as much data as we can.
よし、ラボメンよ、全員配信につけい。
If you ask me, what happened is that when they send it back in time, most probably, how should I say this? They've already created another time route, timeline where this line they remember it, and the other line is that when they receive that meal, okay, it's like it branches off.
また始まった。
これより D メール実験を可能な限り連続で行う。ダルはペケロッパにて電話レンジカッコ仮の監視、調整、情報収集。助手はメールを打ち続けろ。さまざまなパターンの文章を試せ。日本語、英語、全角半角、絵文字。内容は問わん。
I'm sure Shiny Finger would be better for the job, but since she's not a Labmem, I'll leave it to Kurisu.
マヨシーは
Just like you.
マユリには買い出しを命じる。とりあえずバナナを買ってきてくれ。金はこの法院京馬が出す。
オカリン太っ腹だね。
じゃあ岡部はレンジのドアの開け閉めね。
うひょー、刺身にタンポポの花を乗せる仕事並みの単純作業じゃね。
いや、上司の判断は的確だ。おそらく D メール製品の鍵は
I wonder
レ
why
ン
do
ジ
we
の
need to
ドアを
open
開け
it?
るタイミングにかかっている。
あ、いや冗談で言ったんだけど。
レンジのドアの開け閉め、この法院京馬に任せるがいい。神のごとき正確さと修羅のごとき大胆さ、そして女性を扱うかのごとき繊細さを持って開け閉めしてやろう。
Basically you're just claptrap.
オカリンエッチ。
なお、本作戦はトップシークレットである。誰にも漏らしてはならない。いいな。
Mayuri nods, the others are ignoring me.
では作戦名を発表する。
作戦名とかいらないから始めましょう。
I wonder how much is the electricity bill going to be?
なんだと。
You ruined my climatic scene? Damn you, assistant. This is an outrage. Because it is discharging electricity. So I assume that it's going to be like huge amount of, you know, bill that you're gonna get this month. Operation Earth. If I know, Earth is the Valkyrie of the past. Goddess of Fate, the three sisters in the world. Earth is the Norn of the past. Yep, I was right. During that time, every D-mail goes back in time without a hitch. Now it's time to take a break. We're all hungry except for Mayuri. We've been up since last night.
どうぞ休んでて。私はもうちょっとやってみるから。
She's been going at it for hours and she's still full of energy. It's hard for me to believe she opposed to time travel research before. Her scientist's blood must be on fire. We've made a number of discoveries, but we can't wait to access them after we eat. Daru and I leave the two girls to watch over the lab as we go shopping at the convenience store. We return to the convenience store to find the Brown Steel Workshop, one and only part-time warrior standing in front of the building. She's stretching.
チース。
She notices me and calls out without stopping her exercise.
なんか朝から愉快そうなことしてる？
Shenanigans. The girl has a thing for unusual
いか
words.
にも聞いて驚くな。俺たちは人類史にその名を残すであろう。
そっか。
そっか。
お前もっと驚いたらどんなのだ。
ま、信じられんのは当然じゃね。僕も最初は半信半疑だったし。つうかそう簡単に秘密ばらしちゃっていいの？オカリン。機密事項じゃなかった？
始まった。そこのバイト選手よ。今俺が話したことは内密に頼む。
いいけど、そうじゃなくてさ。
Part-time warrior glances at the brown tube workshop.
店長がすっごくイライラしてるわけ。
というと
2階からの振動がすごくってさ、埃が落ちてくるだけじゃなくて実際に揺れるんだよね。爆撃されたみたいに。
Uh-oh.
あいつら一体何してんだ。家賃上げてやるぞこら。
Uh-oh.
謝りに行った方がいいかも。
ゲゲゲ、追い出されたらまずくね。
よし、ここは俺に任せろ。それとダルよ、助手にしばらく実験を止めるように伝えてくれ。
了解。あんた今最高に輝いてるよ。
He's saying that, man. He's saying that you're shining brightly than ever before. Daru salutes and then races to the second floor.
そういや、マキセクリスって来てんの？
おう、
Come to think of it, she did pick a fight with Christina yesterday.
知り合いなのか？
ううん、昨日が初見。
Then?
初見？
That's a strange way of putting it.
あ、なるほど。初めて会ったにしてはやたら敵意をむき出しにしていなかったか？
支援だよ。
I barely heard her. Her voice was so low. I'm about to ask her to repeat herself, but Suzuka is staring at the ground in silence. She probably doesn't want to talk about this. Did she call Kurisu her enemy? But that doesn't make sense.
お、個人的な恨みがあるということか。しかし初めて会ったのに？
まあね。
何かあったのか？
直接はないかな。
間接的というとどういうつながりだ？なんなら俺がクリスティーナに話をつけてもいい。
No.
別にいいって。
もしかして単なる逆恨みだったりするのか？
もうしつこい。
She hits me with a glare.
岡部倫太郎さ、私のことより店長に謝りに行かなくていいの？
Uh-oh. Actually, I'm getting cold feet. But Winkyoma, the mad scientist, just mad, who brings chaos to the world, I can't falter now. I steel myself and enter the brown tube workshop. Part-time warrior follows me inside.
失礼する。
Wait a second. Okay, Mr. Brown is sitting at the counter slurping delivery ramen. Even when I enter, he doesn't look away from the huge 42-inch CRT. It's showing some news shows report of some celebrity divorce. Part-time warrior doesn't say anything. He's just going to stand there and watch him rip me a new one.
おい、岡部。おめえ一体上で何やってんだ？
Straight to the punch. He doesn't take his eyes off the TV, nor does he stop slurping his ramen. Yet despite his sedentary posture, he exudes extraordinary pressure. But now is not the time to falter.
実は世紀の実験中でしてね。すなわち人類の科学史を塗り替えるタイム。
Doom.
おめえらのお遊びのことはどうでもいいんだよ。このビルのオーナーは俺。分かってんのか？結構ボロいビルだからよ。おめえらがガタガタ揺らすと壁にひびでもできるんじゃねえかと俺は気が気じゃねえわけ。
Better keep quiet about the dent in the floor.
ミスター・ブラウンよ。まさかこのビル耐震偽装物件ではなかろうな。
だったらどうなんだよ。
Uh-oh. Holy crap. Maybe we should seek shelter soon.
ちゃんと補強工事はした。だがな、いくらなんでもおめえらは揺らしすぎだ。
このビルの一つや二つ崩壊したからなんだというのです。
Uh-oh.
あ？
Uh-oh.
我らが行っている実験は何度も言うが人類の科学史、いや人類の歴史そのものを塗り替えるような壮大な内容なのです。
Like I care about that.
このビルをあと10年延命させるよりよほど意義のあるものだ。
The building starts shaking as soon as I finish speaking. Flakes of concrete starts falling from the ceiling. The 42-inch CRT image goes to static. Damn it, Daru. What are you doing? I thought I told you to stop the experiment.
こら岡部
He's glaring at me.
なんか落ちてきたぞ。ラーメンに入ったろうがどうしてくれるんだ。とにかくこれ以上揺らすんじゃねえ。でないと家賃を1万あげる。
If you raise it by 1,000 yen, we are ruined. 1,000 is basically $100.
任せるがいいミスター・ブラウン。我が名誉にかけて今日はもう揺らさないと誓おう。
With that, I race out of brown tube workshop.
クリスティーナ、今すぐ実験は中止だ。
When I burst there, I find the three of them in the middle of lunch. Mairi has juicy chicken number 1. Daru has a convenience store box lunch. Chris is eating cup noodles with a fork.
ごめんねオカリン。今マユシーが唐揚げを温めようとしたんだけどね。ついいつもの癖で逆回転させちゃって、ついでだから。
そうか。
あんたにメール届いてるはずだけど、見てないの？
Your sarcasm is not appreciated, Christina. You know as well as I do that my phone is still attached to the phone wave. Name subject to change. I disconnect my phone from the phone wave. Name subject to change while grinding my teeth. One more, please.
ふざけるな。ミスター・ブラウンに睨まれるのは俺なのだぞ。
5日も前に忠告したのに。
Well, yeah, the timestamp from 5 days ago, but
店長怒ってた？
ああ、殺意の波動を感じた。
Satsui no Hado. Daru turns pale, but the two girls don't seem to care. They know not the wrath of Mr. Brown. Ignorance is a bliss.
とにかく今日はこれ以上の実験は中止だ。
実験のデータは十分取れたわ。
Look, Kako. Kyoma-san, are you familiar with ghetto froggies? They were huge fat last year. We have a ton of them at their shrine. If you like, I could take some. Dad brought the whole box home for some reason. Then he said they were for me. I don't know what to do with them. P.S. I was so bewildered. I couldn't do practice swings with Samidare. You know, the stories of your family. You paint different picture of your father than the impression I got from meeting him. Reason? I think this one is more of his, you know, what he's gonna say.
さすがに眠くて辛くなってきたし、髪もパサパサだし、シャワーを浴びてゆっくり眠りたい。
I sigh and take a box lunch out of the convenience store bag. It's so cold, so I toss in the phone with
シャワーならここにもあるよ。バスタブはないんだけどね。シャワー室っていうのかな。オカリンはいつもそこを使ってるよね。
Then there's no reason there's
なん
no
か
way she can
汚
take.
そう。
お世辞にも綺麗なシャワー室とは言えん。このビル自体がボロいからな。
そもそも岡部と同じシャワー室を使うなんてお断り。
気持ちはわかる。誰も使えとは言っていないしな。もっとも徹夜明けで俺も誰もお前もかなり臭いだろうかな。
Given the sweltering heat and the fact that we kept the window closed all night, I bet this place is smelling pretty rank by now.
だから食べ終わったら帰るわよ。
Crystal slurps her cup again indignantly. I bought them at her class. She was raised in America, yet she likes cup noodles.
高級
Strange.
ホテルでセレブ気分のバスタイムか。俺も連れて行ってほしいものだ。
お断りします。
マユシーも行ってみたいな。
You're
ま
welcome.
ゆりさんなら歓迎する。
本当？ありがとう。
I took my warm food out of the microwave, take a fresh bottle of Dr. P out of the fridge, and join in on lunch.
ねえねえオカリン、前から不思議だったんだけどね、ご飯食べながらどうして炭酸ジュース飲めるの？その組み合わせって美味しいのかな？
特に疑問を持った覚えはないぞ。
僕も。
そうね、私も不思議には思わない。
前よりがおかしいんだろう。食事と炭酸飲料の組み合わせなど普通だ。
Doesn't McDonald's offer soda?
普通だよな、上皇。
異論はない。
そんな、みんながおかしいんだよ。
Well, I'm a pure docpedian. Daru loves cola like a typical fat otaku, and Kurisu lives in America, home of soda. So I admit our opinion is biased. But that doesn't matter right now.
さて、オペレーションウルドの実験成果について、この
オペレーションウルドって？
そういえば昨日はどこぞの女子のせいで作戦面を披露できなかったのだったな。昨日夜から今日にかけて行われた D メールの連続送信実験、それがオペレーションウルドであり。
Too long.
実験の成果はあった。
What is it? You can trust me again.
D メールについて少なくとも何ができるのかは分かったから。
What is it? Wait a second. We'll to place an empty noodle cup on the table, then retrieve the whiteboard from the development room. While the rest of us each scribbles on the whiteboard, then puts it up on against the wall.
とまあこんな感じ。補足や反論は？
Wait, can I take off this part over here? Okay, let's just send mail to phone wave. Okay, during discharge. Condition discharge. Okay, from noon to in the afternoon. The email text limit 12, 1 byte or 6 byte character. Times 3. Any more fields to send. Okay, distance into pass depends on phone wave name subject change. Timer input 1 second on timer, 1 hour into pass. Contents of microwave become Jellyman. Okay. All confirmed to also teleport. Nothing especially, she summarized the vital part. Mairi has her mouth half open in a blank stare she clearly doesn't understand.
D メールでは最大で英文36文字か。日本語文18文字しか送れないというのは不便だな。改善したいところだ。
Furthermore, each email is split into 12 character segments. If you send 36 characters, you get 3 12 character emails. If you try to send more, everything after 36 character disappears.
でも、いつへ送るかの調節ができるのを発見したのはすごくね。
So we can only set in 1 hour increments. We can control how far back the emails go by using the microwave timer.
発見しただけで満足してたら無意味。原理を突き止めないと。ここに書いたのは現象として確認できたものでしかない。
原理の究明か。確かにそれが分からなければ真にタイムマシンを作ったことにはならない。6文字 ×3 しか送れないのは何が原因だ？
Daru and Crystal remain silent. Suddenly, Mayuri, who has been staring at the ceiling in confusion until now, raises her head.
唐揚げやバナナはゲル揚げとかゲルバナになっちゃって、でもお塩はゲル塩にはならなかったんだよね。
だから略すなよ。
According to Mayuri, the refrozen chicken had indeed been jellified when she tried eating it. Crystal's prediction was right.
で、D メールは18文字まではちゃんと送れて、19文字以上は消えちゃうんだよね。きっとね、おっきなものとかたくさんは送れないんじゃないかな。あ、もしかしてそのカーブブラックホールが
カーブラックホールね。
カーブブラックホールが
だからカーブラックホール。
ブラックホールの穴がきっついんだよ。
Uh oh. Daru!
まゆし、今の言葉もう一度よろ。穴ってところから。
穴がきっついの。
これはけしからん。
言わせているんじゃないや、ホダル。
Mayuri has flowers for brains, so she's easy prey for Daru's perversion. It drives me crazy.
穴がきついか。穴がち間違ってないかも。おそらくセルンのタイムマシンと同じ原因ね。リフターの調整がうまくできてないから完全には得意点を裸にできず、そのせいで遅れる容量が限定される。
唐揚げやバナナはともかく全角6文字半角12文字のデータっつうと容量は12バイトだね。
English characters are half width, so they only use 1 byte, but full width Japanese character uses 2.
バイト？キロバイトじゃなくて？
おーっと、マキセ氏はメカに弱いタイプと見た。
そうなのか、ジョッシュ。
うるさいな。バイトなんて単位は最近見ないから確認しただけよ。
By the way, 1 kilobyte is 124,000 bytes. 1 byte is 8 bits.
まあ電子メールは本文テキストだけじゃないけどさ、送信先と送信元のメルアドとかヘッダとかもろもろ込みだともっと増えるけど、目安として12バイト分の文字数なら3回分は転送できるってことじゃね。あ、ちなみに件名は入れると入れないとでどう変わるかわかんねえ。
確かに唐揚げやバナナをデジタルデータに換算したところで12バイト程度のサイズになるとは思えんな。
How do you measure banana in bytes anyway?
塩は一つ一つが小さいから12バイト以下と換算された可能性がある。
質量が大きいと超重力に押しつぶされるっていうこと？
質量ではないかもしれん。データには重さはない。
いずれに
But
せ
it's
よ
the same idea.
得意点を裸にできていない時点でイベントホライゾンを通過せざるを得なくなる。そのイベントホライゾン内では空間と時間の入れ替わりの影響でリング上得意点に到達した被験者は超高速に達しているから、超重力により押しつぶされて破壊されたデータがブラックホールから吐き出されてしまう。
ゼリーマンの出来上がりだ。
That's a jelly man.
でも
But where did it go?
質量が小さければ通り抜けられるとも思えない。どっちにしろ超重力の中を抜けないといけないのよ。
穴がきついのならば注入する電子を増やせばいい。
そんな簡単な問題とは思えない。セルンだってその方法は試したはず。なのに実験開始から9年経っても解決できていない。単純に電子の量を増やせばいいってわけでもないのよ。
That's why they need the lifter.
そもそもセルンではリフターがあるけど、電話レンジの場合そのリフターに代替するものが何なのかすら分かってない。これじゃ調整以前の問題。
She has a
リフタ
point.
ーに変わるものが何なのか。少なくともその代替物の効果によりリング得意点に36バイトプラスアルファまでは通り抜け可能な道が作られているのは確かだ。
よくわかんないよ。
Mayuri finished her chicken, looks at us in confusion.
リング上得意点の入り口である内側のイベントホライゾンを魔王城の門に例えればいい。
魔王城？
Why? Hundreds of soldiers attack the heavily fortified. Ah, okay, like that. The soldiers can use magic called lifter to force the castle gate open, but they can only keep it open for a moment before it closes. During that moment, only 12 soldiers can break through. The only soldiers who can use lifter magic 3 times, the 36 soldiers who make it through the gate return triumphantly as the heroes who slew the demon lord. but the soldiers who were left behind are imprisoned by the Demon Lord minions. They are taken to a castle prison and turned into slime. The hero saved them after defeating Demon Lord, but unfortunately they go home as slimes.
スライムになって帰ってきた騎士さんたちがゼリーマンなんだね。
だが例外もある。
What's the exception? The soldiers can combine into super soldier with the strength and size of 100 ordinary soldiers. The super soldier has the power to defeat the Demon Lord alone, but since his body is too big, he can't pass through the gate, even though he is opened by the lifter. And so, deprived by his magic's effectiveness, the weakened super soldier is seized by the Demon Lord's underling and sent home as defeated as the giant slime.
なんだその無茶な設定。
図体が大きすぎてはダメだという例えだ。
なるほど。すごく
そう？
オカリンの例えはともかく、これでゼリーマンの件は解明できたんじゃね？
すべてマユリのヒントのおかげだな。
マユシーは役に立ったかな。
ああ、いいひらめきだったぞマユリ。
でもまだ仮説よ。それが証明されたわ。
証明ってどうやんの？セルンと同じように人体実験するん？
岡部と橋田さんが被験者として志願してくれるなら喜んで実験してあげるけど。
How are you going to fit them into a
人体実験って
one way?
なんか響きがやばいよね。だが断る。僕はされる方よりせっかくだからする方を選びたい。
右に同じ。
バカども。
Just to give us a cool stare and shrug your shoulders in exasperation.
何度も言うけど、問題はあの電話レンジのどこにリフターに代替する機能があるのかっていうこと。
それともう一つ、なぜ時間帯によって放電現象やゼリーマン化が起きたり起きなかったりするのかだ。
わからないことはあるけど D メールのやり方についてはもう完璧ってことでファイナルアンサー？
過去にメールを送れるってすごいこと。
人が直接過去へ飛べるわけじゃないからタイムマシンって感じはしないけどな。
それをやろうとしてセルンほどの研究機関が失敗し続けている。タイターの予言によると完成まであと24年かかるんだっけ？
I answered Chris's sarcastic question with a nod.
確かに今の俺たちでは物理的なタイムマシンは無理かもしれんな。セルンに比べて金も施設も足りない。
Yeah, you can't really afford to buy bananas. Well, this time it's a different thing.
しかし俺たちはそれでもタイムトラベルを実現させた。データを過去へと送ったのだ。
But you can't do it anymore. If not, Mr. Brown's gonna increase the
この
rent.
電話レンジはもっとちゃんと検証するべきね。何が起きた？
D メールをもっといろいろ面白いことに使いたいよな。
But it's limited to how many
気持
characters
ち
you
は
can
わかるが
send.
今日は無理だ。もしまたビルを揺らしたらミスター・ブラウンから最後通告を出されるだろう。
He'll raise the rent or kick us out of the lab.
詳細な検証は明日以降に行う。だがこれだけは宣言させてくれ。
Do you think you should do that? Because like every time that happens, it's basically like creating a small earthquake. I step onto the couch and look at each lab member in turn.
靴脱がなきゃ汚れちゃうよ。
本日今日って何日？
Monday? Stop there.
8月2日。
2010年8月2日は人類史にとって永遠に記憶に残る日となるであろう。なぜなら今日この日我ら未来ガジェット研究所は人類史上初の
It's not like you develop, it's already been there from the very beginning. It's more like you unravel the mystery.
タイムマシン開発に成功したからである。
人類史上初じゃなくね？セルに先越されてたし。
Yep.
そもそも開発したとは言えない。偶然使えるようになっただけ。
助手はセレンディピティという言葉を知らないらしいな。ペニシリンに X 線にダイナマイト、その他多くの偉大な発明は 偶然から生まれたのだぞ。
それはそうだけど。
でもクリスちゃんってタイムマシンなんてないやーいってこの前は言ってたよ。今はあるって認めてるんだね。
今のところは認めざるを得ないってだけ。原理を究明していけば、もしかしたらタイムマシンとは似ても似つかないまがいものかもしれない。
けっ、どいつもこいつも俺の堂々たる宣言に敬意すら払わんとは。人類史上初の、いや史上2番目かもしれないが、タイムマシン開発の栄誉、この俺が独り占めしても後で文句を言わないことだな。
If those emails have actually any effect in the past,
今日の第66回円卓会議は以上だ。
66.
解散。今のって円卓会議だったん？知らんかった。しかも66回って。
Make it 69.
円卓だろうがなんだろうがどうでもいいわ。
He's going back, gets up on a chair and stretches.
帰ってシャワー浴びて寝る。
She's here for the whole day, you know, since yesterday.
マヨシーはもうすぐバイトなのです。
Fuck both of them. Are they working? I'm incredibly tired too. Let's just sleep today. But when I lie down, I find myself unable to sleep. So part of me is frightened by the dark secrets we've uncovered. The curiosity and excitement are too much to bear. We built a time machine. We built a machine that can send emails to the past. It's like a dream, but it's real and it's ours. As I start thinking of ways to use it, my imagination spreads out to infinity, driving the last vestiges of fear from my mind. I'm standing in absolute darkness. How long have I been here? I can't remember. I can't move. I can't feel. I can't see. The world is empty.
何もないんじゃない。
A voice resounds in the blackness, as if whispering in my ear, as if screaming from far away, as if dozens of people around me are speaking at once. Where am I?
ここはイベントホライゾンを超えた場所。時間と空間の役割が入れ替わった場所。
Suddenly the darkness is dispelled. An ocean of stars fills the heavens. The sight is breathtakingly beautiful. However, one point in space lacks stars. I notice that point. I stare at that point. My body starts to fall. I'm falling through the sea of stars. No, not falling. I'm being pulled. Pulled into a rift of utter darkness from which not even light can escape. That's a black hole. In an instant, my consciousness has exceeded the speed of light. Stars flash past and vanish from sight. Light itself is but dust in my wake. Logic screams that this cannot be. Nothing can move faster than light. That will contradict the theory of the relativity.
あんたは移動なんてしていない。
That voice again. It comes from behind, overtaking my faster than light consciousness. At the same time, it seems to lie in wait at my destination. Why do I hear Christina's voice?
あんたは移動なんてしていない。
Those same words.
言ったはず。ここでは空間と時間の役割は入れ替わっている。あんたは空間を移動することはできない。
What does that
あんた
mean?
の時間が延々と引き伸ばされているのよ。
I accelerate. I can hardly breathe. It feels like something is crushing my body.
あんたの1秒は私には永遠となる。遠くから観測している私にはあんたは停止しているようにしか見えない。
I fall. I'm pulled to the depths of the dark. Well, this one reminds me of what Kurochi Mayuri, not this Mayuri, the Bleach Mayuri, where he actually basically like curse an enemy, and basically like he inject like some kind of like stimulant to him and make him like a super soldier. Like I won't say super soldier. His mind is processing too fast that even a second feel like hundreds and thousands of years. But it's only like even a nanosecond feel like years, and that's a very how should I say, a touching scene. I don't know, not touching in like scary kind of sense, or perhaps to the end of the universe. But even beyond the speed of light, I'll never reach it. Am I looping? No, that's not it. Is the end running away from me? That's not it either. Stretching. What is stretching? Space? Me?
振り返ってはいけない。永遠は無限ではない。永遠へ向かって時間が引き伸ばされ続けようとも。
This one, reminds me of Futurama, where one of the ending episode. Futurama have a couple of ending season finale, and one of it is like where okay, I don't wanna spoil it, but this reminds me of Futurama.
終わりは存在する。
Something approaches. It approaches slowly, a stark contrast to the stars flashing past. Is it really approaching? It looks like it's standing still. Its slowness give it that illusion. I don't know what it is, but it is something.
イベントホライゾン。
I try to reach towards it, but my hand won't move.
振り返ってはいけない。そこには1秒が永遠へと引き伸ばされたあんたが連なっているから。
I slowing to stop, but still I keep falling. The end never comes. An asymptomatic approach to zero. When will this second pass?
時間と空間の役割は入れ替わっている。
A second stretch out to infinity. A second becomes 0.1 second. 0.1 second has become 0.01 second. Blah 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 blah. Whenever I arrive, gradually time shortens. Gradually my perception of time lengthens.
前を向いてたどり着いて。
No matter how close I get, I can never reach.
魔王の縄文へ。
Suddenly her words take an amused tone. The demon lord's gate.
あんたは鍵を持っていない。だから縄文をこじ開けられず。
I try to shout, but my mouth won't move. I mustn't look back.
魔王の手下に捕らえられる。
Pictures from the Jellyman report flicker through my brain. My body.
振り返ってはいけない。
I want to look back. I want to go back. I can't look back. I can't go back. I face towards the thing. I face the future of becoming a Jellyman, or frozen for eternity. So this is what Jellymen, experience before they get jellified? Or maybe they're still alive when they're jellified. Aroused by a melody, I slowly open my eyes. Instead of an ocean of stars, I see the lab's familiar ceiling. Wow, what a bad dream. It's bright out. What time is it? My phone is ringing. It says I have mail. This must be what wake me up. I stare blankly at my phone's flickering display. My mind and body feels like lead. I don't want to move. I don't want to think. My phone rings again, signaling another email. I lie back down so far and shiny finger. This is a reverse knock on the door. Next comes a muffled voice. I couldn't quite catch what was said, but it sounded like a woman's voice. Don't tell me, is it the person who's been sending these emails? There's only one person who sends me emails with such frequency. I get up from the sofa, annoyed. I check the clock, it's 9 AM. I slept for over 15 hours. No wonder I feel so lethargic. I stifle a yawn as I unlock the door. When I open the door, I see shiny finger. Kiryu Moika standing there, looking down at her phone. Okay, like you said, you promised to show me. Are you asleep? Ignoring me maybe? I'm climbing up the stairs now. Please reply. Are you pretending to be out? I'm coming in. Well, every single minute. But the hallway's dark and scary. I'm afraid so something will come out if I make any noise. Did you go out? Are you still in Akihabara? Moika. God, no, okay? If you're there, it's fun, okay?
寝ていたのだ。
Her expression doesn't change, but she bows her head slightly. I guess that's her way of saying sorry. Is she really an editor? I guess I can just leave her standing there. Okay, I'm still half asleep. I went through the trouble of inviting her in, but Moika just stands there in the corner of the room.
汗びっしょり。
なに、少しばかり宇宙を漂う粒子の気分を味わっていた。
That was one hell of a nightmare. Maybe I'm more shocked by the truth of CERN's experiment than I thought I was. At any rate, I'm still drowsy. My vision's a little blurry too. I feel like yawning and I fear to stifle it this time.
それで本当に IBN5100 を見に来たのか。
Moeka not. Then she starts entering something on her phone. We are face to face while she's sending me email. I've never seen anyone act like this before. Or maybe this is the curse of Esper, the power known as Shining Finger. Is it too much and you lose the ability to talk
見えな
normally?
いぞ。
Moeka shoulders twitch.
目の前にいるのにわざわざメールでやり取りするバカがどこにいるというのだ。
Besides, I don't have the energy to read each and every mail right now.
口頭で頼む。
But instead of speaking, she just stares at her phone. I see her cheeks faintly stiffen. She's probably daunted by my aura of madness. Just mad. Understandable, I'm the harbinger of chaos after all.
いい。
Now she's talking. Feel bad I don't understand what she means.
わかるように頼む。
I don't miss the way Moeka quickly scans the room.
IBN5100 見せてほしい。
Is she gonna steal it?
いいだろう。しかし見せるだけだ。そして見たら帰るのだ。それでいいか。
I won't sell or lend it to her, no matter what. That machine is critical to our hacking operation against CERN, the enemy. He's gonna steal it. Bites her lip. But she still nods faintly. I open the curtains to the development room. Off to the other side of the card box is with the IBN 5100 inside.
その段ボールだ。中に入ってる。
I point to it by jerking my chin. Moeka slowly walks up to the cardboard box, takes a breath, and peeks inside. Her eyes instantly light up and she stares at the machine in fascination. Maybe she's not only a male demon but also a retro PC maniac? Or maybe she's even a pervert with a retro PC fetish. What is she going to do with it? No way, I don't want to live in the same world as perverts of that level. After staring at the IBM 5500 for a few moments, Moeka cheerfully starts typing out a mail. It's probably not worth the effort to read the mail. Screw it. It will be over in a second if she just talks. Silence. She just nervously and stares at my feet.
メールを。
口頭で頼む。
Still speaking, Moeka turned her phone.
おい、何をしている。
She took a picture. I stepped my index finger to
いいか
Moeka.
動くな。おとなしくしろ。携帯をゆっくりと奥の棚に置くんだ。早くしろ。妙な動きをしたらただで怒んぞ。
She places the phone on the shelf, but she doesn't let go. She keeps her hand on it.
なぜ写真を撮った。
撮りたくて。
許可を取ろうと思えばできたはずだ。なぜそうしない。
メールで聞いたわ。
So that was what was last meal about.
なんだそうだったのか。口頭で聞けよ。
But why did she take a picture? Alright, she works at a magazine. Are the pictures for an article? Who uses a phone to take pictures for publication? Something tells me she's not very good at her job. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. How can she become an editor with it? At any rate, I started to feel sorry for her.
OK だ。自由に撮ってもらって構わん。ただし、この俺の顔以外だ。もしも撮ったら、俺はお前の口を封じるしかなく。
撮るつもりないから。
I don't plan on taking.
顔は
He doesn't even glance at the great Oh Yoma. Oh Yoma. She may act like she doesn't care, but I can tell she's waiting for me to lower my guard. She can't deceive these eyes of mine. A picture of me is worth millions to the right people. Given her stalker-like behavior, it seems safe to assume that I'm the true focus of her interest. But I won't be exposed so easily. I feel sorry for her, but I can't let the organization find me. I've been on the run for so long that caution has become habit. Leave no trace of where have you been, and where you have been. Stay vigilant around the clock. That's how you stay alive. I keep my guard ready to respond with little force should she attempt to take my picture. About 5 minutes later, she's still focused on the IBM 5100. It's like I'm not even in the room. He dares attack my pride, a fearsome opponent indeed. Let's check. Well, at least it's 2. Okay, the period between shots has lengthened, but she's still adjusting her angle at every shot. Her expression is completely serious. Come on, it's a computer, not a supermodel. I watch her work from the lounge as I munch on a breakfast banana. I would have preferred to get something from the convenience store, but I didn't want to leave Moeka alone. I know the 5100 is too heavy for her to carry, but still, there's no telling what this fanatic will do if I let her out of my sight. What is it this time? It's so absurd that I have to go along with her tedious mail talk. It's probably just another worthless mail from Moeka. If she wants to assert herself, then she should speak up. After staring at me for several seconds, she grabs the cardboard box and starts to lift it.
っておいおい待て待て何をやっているのだ
持って帰ろうと。
ふざけるな誰が持って帰っていいと言った
Fortunately, she's much too weak to lift the behemoth of her computer.
メールの返事が。
何
Now.
って暴論だぞそれは
Moeka still clinging to the cardboard
と
box.
りあえず離れろ
She listens to me, reluctantly stands up.
いいかよく聞け幻のレトロ PC IBN5100 はその主人としてこの俺法院京馬を選び契約したそれが厳然たる事実神ですら歪められぬ決定事項シュタインズゲートの選択だ
Like hell. You're just
そもそ
lucky.
も契約において俺は一時的にこれの力を借りているに過ぎない使い終われば元の所有者に返すことになる
Gonna ask. No.
教えることはできんな守秘義務もまた契約の中に含まれているし IBN5100 を狙う連中から元の所有者を守るためでもある
I mean, anything could happen. Moeka might seduce Lucas dad, for instance, and get him to lend her the IBM 5100, and then I couldn't complain if Moeka took it away. I must avoid that situation at all costs. Of course, I didn't think Moeka can seduce anyone with her personality, and since Lucas dad has a wife and kids, I don't think he'll fall that easily. Tell me where you found it. I'm probably just thinking too much. Moeka, meanwhile, is staring at the floor in what I assume is defeat.
俺もそこまで鬼ではない俺は俺の目的のためにこれと契約したその目的を果たした後ならば次はお前が契約できるように元のそしてラグナロいや今の言葉は忘れてくれそんな先のことなど今は考えている場合ではないからなそうさそんな先のことは
それより場所
Jeez, I had such a good answer going there. She's just oblivious to the mood.
IBN5100 は柳林神社にあった
Why are you telling? I heard the sound of door opening. Moeka twitches. Daru. Yep. Wiping the sweat off his brow with a towel as he comes in.
グーテンモルゲン。
ずいぶん早いな
Ever since the university went up into summer break, Daru has been coming to the lab in the morning less and less. But then again, he's also been staying up all night more and more.
昨日夕方から寝始めたからさ。朝5時に目覚めたぞなもし。ああ、暑い。午前中なのにこの暑さとかありえなさすぎだろ上皇。
Did you forget her?
おかりん、そちらのエロセクシーな三次元女性はどなたでありますか？
ああ、紹介しよう。シャイニングフィンガー、桐生萌香だ。
シャイニングフィンガーだと？俺のこの手が光ってうなる？
Not
う
really.
ならない。
She just
だが能力者だ。
she types really fast.
能力とかねえよ。
見ればわかるはずだ。こいつは間違い。
まあいいや。よろしく桐生氏。
She's not comfortable with it. Even though Daru bowed his head, Morika doesn't so much as look at him. She's now looking down at her phone, not that she's ever really looked away. Daru turns red.
なんという華麗なスルー。デブオタだからって見下してやがりますか。クソー。さてはお主、スイーツかっこ笑いだな。
萌香よ。この男こそ俺のマイフェイバリットライトアーム。スーパーハッカー
Sounds so wrong! Sounds so wrong! If she's into BL, like, she's gonna be crazy, you know, with her imagination. Moika lowers the chin imperceptibly. Was that supposed to be a bow? Her expression hasn't changed at all. Everything Daru says flows cleanly through one ear and out the other. And she was so eager to meet the Super Haka before.
おかり、まさかこの人にヤバいことでもしてたん？
I don't.
やばいこととはなんだ。俺たちは撮影をしていただけだ。
It's also wrong.
撮影だと？
See?
それをネタに落とし、ついには性的なおもちゃに。
エロゲノを現実に持ち込むのはやめろ。
さあせん。
Daru's jokes aren't helping.
あ、そうそう。電話レンジだけどさ、ちょっと改良しようと思うんだよね。
Keep quiet, you shouldn't tell her!
改良？
ほら、今って結構めんどい手順が必要じゃん。D メールを過去に送るのにさ。
So you're gonna write a program?
それをもっと簡単にできるようにしたくて。あ、それと電話レンジ専用携帯からの転送も可能にしようかと。
転送とは具体的には？
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
D メールの送信先は電話レンジにつなげた携帯だけっしょ。
Okay. That's right, in yesterday's experiment, my phone was attached to the phone wave named subject chain socket, so my inbox get flooded with emails.
それって結構不便じゃん。電話レンジ専用携帯に転送機能をつけちゃえば、その専用携帯を経由して好きな番号に D メールが送れるわけ。
改良にはどれぐらいかかる？
2、3時間じゃね？オカリンも手伝ってくれたらだけど。
わかった。手伝おう。
OK。
Seems like he's gonna make a program for that. I walk out to him with my hand raised for a high five. But he completely ignores it, sits on the sofa and begins eating. Damn it, pay attention, Naru. I slowly lower my hand. Whatever. Once the upgrades are complete, we'll gather the lab members and begin discussing the serious email use. It's time to think about the practical application of sending mail to the past. Another mail? I could ignore it, but the ringtone keeps demanding my attention. This is far more irritating than normal conversation. Maybe that's the point. Normally, Moika just kind of fades into the background. This could be her way of forcing people to pay attention to her. Fine, let's check the mail.
言いたいことがあるなら口頭で。
I lose my breath mid-sentence. What? Moika is staring straight at me? Moika, whose eyes never leave her phone.
メールを見て。
Her serious tone gave me pause.
口頭で。
メールを過去へ送る。
Why did you say? See, you are an idiot!
今、そう言っていた。教えて。
Daru, you idiot! How could you make such a basic mistake? I need to talk my way out of this somehow. She may just be a part-timer, but she's still a journalist of sorts. If she learns that we built a world's first time machine, there's no way we'll be able to keep it under wraps. The organization is sure to find out. I can't let that happen.
聞き間違いだ。
いいえ、
Moeka shakes her head.
はっきり聞こえた。
I know that because of her mail attacks. She won't let me escape so easily. What should I do? Beat her up. In frustration, I put my phone to my ear.
俺だ。まずいことになった。いや、そうじゃない。8号機の情報が第三者に漏れた。あ、分かっている。場合によっては口封じをしてでも食い止める。ああ、機関に知られるわけにはいかないからな。これがシュタインズゲートの選択だとしたらやりきれないな。案ずるな。地獄行きは聖戦の後と決めている。エル、プサイ、
Hungry. I put my phone in my pocket and turned back to
何
Moeka.
と電話を。
お前には関係ない。
Moeka looks down and begins typing another mail. FB. Okay, since she didn't include her usual gesture, does that mean she was in a hurry? Her expression didn't change at all though. FB. Facebook? But it's better now. She makes no attempt to escape. I'm standing between her and the door.
選べ。君、今すぐにだ。猶予はない。我がラボの秘密を知った以上、貴様には覚悟を決めてもらうぞ。桐生、
殺す。
貴様が事実を公表しようとするならばな。この狂気のマッ
You're
ド
a
サイエンティスト。
Like hell you can do that.
何オカリンまた始まったん？
They're standing behind me. I turn around in surprise.
桐生氏だっけ？オカリンのこれは一種の病気だから気にしないで OK。
Can you see what's going on, Super Hacker?
バカ者が！お前のうかつな発言のせいで電話レンジカッコ仮のタイムマシンとしての機能がバレてしまったんだぞ。
This is the idea of making it like making her doubt what she hear because she's always like this.
タイムマシン。
今オカリンもうかつな発言を。
This is awful. Everything that could go wrong has. How do I recover? First, I need to silence more.
てってるー、おはよう。あ、オカリン、タイムマシン実験
Come
マユシ
on!
に唐揚げ温めさせてほしいな。
I drop to my knees in utter despair. We're finished. It's impossible to talk our way out of this one.
桐生萌か。すべて話そう。
Christina.
震えよ。我が右腕。
Ah,
契約に基
come
づ
on,
き
he's
命じる。
puny.
漆黒の極限をまといて。我が望み。すなわち、破壊の衝動を満たせ。各。
I pulled hard with both my arms, tearing the microwave door free with a terrible screech. The screws were loosened, but it sounds like I might have broken something too. Well, whatever.
あー、これじゃあもう唐揚げ温められないよ。
マユリよ。これはすでに電子レンジではない。タイムマシンなのだ。
工房だよ。じゃあオカリン、新しく電子レンジ買ってきてよ。
そんな金はない。
Besides, this was Daru's idea. Removing the microwave door means that we don't have to open it every time we want to send an email. Daru is currently reprogramming the microwave so that it won't stop when the doors open. You already programmed the forwarding feature? Moeka takes the picture with her phone. I cover the lens with my hand.
撮影は禁止だと言っている。
記念に。
何の記念だ。とにかく撮るな。
Monica complies. I registered her as a Labmem 005 just a bit earlier. It was a choice of between letting her leak word of time machine or forcing her to join our group. I likely choose the latter. Latter.
俺も随分甘くなったものだ。昔ならば容赦なく指圧師の命を絶っていたところだろう。
Kill her by pushing a pressure point. Okay, Moika is standing right next to me, but my monologue has no effect. Looks like she wants to ask me something.
なんだ
本当にタイムマシン？
本当だ。お前にも後で見せてやる。だから絶対に口外するな。
Moika nods.
よーし、プログラム終わった。
Crystal lying on the sofa looks up from the technical manual she was reading. She got here about 30 minutes ago.
それじゃあ実験再開ね。
Resume the experiment. Okay. Then I think it's better if we end it now because like an hour and a half, and I do need my rest. Okay. Because tomorrow I'm gonna have a stream early on in the morning, and basically I'll be talking about what happened in the world recently. Okay. Yeah. So that's my plan for today, and I'll see you in the morning. Okay. So bye bye for now.